Hello and welcome to my channel Trofanye. My name is Nat Angelic and today have I got something for you. As you can see, I'm putting on my gloves. Now, Cat Williams has been on people's mouths for an interview he did a few days ago. But today, I'm talking about him for another reason. He had a conversation, or he had a sketch about McDonald's. Now, he said a lot of things about McDonald's and I haven't been able to verify anything. But for those who've been following me, you know that I have been doing an experiment where I'm wearing the gloves. Now, this experiment has taken a very interesting turn because originally I thought, let's talk about fast foods in general. Let's see about how healthy they are and see how long before the natural processes take place. If the natural processes are not taking place, for me, that illustrates that there's something else in the food that is not natural and is stopping those natural processes. At the end of the day, if you're trying to make money for food, for some people, the way they do it is by putting preservatives in the food so the food lasts longer and you have more chance of selling it off and making their profit. So I started off on the 2nd of February 2023 with buying a Big Mac. And almost a year later, this Big Mac is still here. I'm like, what the heck? Now, what interests me, like there's no mold, there's no smell, and I'm going to put a video to the side for you to see, but literally, this is the burger, nice and fine. There was sauce in there. There was lettuce. Almost a year later, the lettuce still looks green, which is shocking to me. I'm like, what is this? So then I decided I'm going to buy a McPlant. Is it just the Big Mac that this is the case of? So I bought a McPlant. And again, I'm going to put a video to the side because during this experiment, a lot of people were saying there's not enough moisture. This is why there's no mold. Now, in my mind, I remember when I was younger, I know it doesn't happen much anymore, but when I was younger, bread used to go off real quick, real quick. Doesn't happen anymore. So I'm like, let's try the McPlant. So I tried the McPlant. It lasted 4 months before I decided to cut it up and throw it away. Now, a lot of people have been saying, but there's not enough moisture, there's not enough moisture. And there's two things I want to say with that. If you look at the video, that should be to my left, you will notice that when I bought the McPlant, there was a lot of sauce, there was a lot of lettuce, there was a huge tomato, lots and lots of moisture. And as you can see it 4 months later, it didn't correspond in terms of what I saw 4 months later, where it was pretty much still preserved. There was no smell, no insects, no nothing. In fact, I could ignore it for periods of time and nothing. And this is the plant version, again, not going off. So I thought, let me try KFC. So I tried KFC and after 18 days, so I bought a Zinger burger, I bought a piece of chicken, I bought chips and I bought wings. After 18 days, 3 of the 4 things had mold. And the mold started before then, but I was away for a few days, so I didn't check on it. And you know, I leave it at the top of my bookshelf, so I didn't check on it until later. After 18 days, we had mold. Now, on the 23rd of December, I then decided, let's expand the experiment to Burger King. And when I bought the Burger King on the 23rd, I left it as usual, put it on the plate, and I left it to see what happens. So 23rd, and now look. This is how much mold we are seeing. This is the burger. And this was on the 23rd of December. So imagine on the 23rd of December, this is what's happening to the double Whopper for the Burger King. Now, in my mind, all the other fast foods that I've bought have gone off. The KFC went off, the Burger King went off. The only ones that didn't go off were the Domino's burger, which I failed to mention, but here's the picture of it after 2 months, and the McPlant and the Big Mac. They were still very well preserved. So my question is, what is going on? It seems that, okay, we all know that junk food is bad for us and we know the reasons why it's bad for us. But it seems like certain junk food restaurants are trying and putting in a lot more to prevent certain processes from taking place. Because the 2 McDonald's burgers I've bought, not gone off. The KFC burger, the Burger King burger, they've gone off. So what is it? What is happening? We talk about moisture. There was moisture in the McPlant. The lettuce, I don't care what you're talking about. There is no way that after almost a year, the lettuce is still green. So for those of you who might understand these processes and know what's going on, do explain. But I definitely think that Cat Williams was onto something when he had a few words to say about McDonald's. So if you like these experiments and you want to find out more about what I do, make sure to like and subscribe and to share with your friends. I think it's about time we have more awareness of the things that are going on.